So I met with the doctor first thing this morning, and they ran what's it called, a muscle test to test for the supplements that work best for me and like what won't work for me. In that meeting with her, it was the first appointment of the day, found out that I have 7 types of Lyme, which we originally thought were only 2. There's inflammation in my jaw, which needs me to go to this dentist that they recommend and get a scan. So I did that this afternoon, and basically is like an x-ray of your whole jaw. So waiting for those results to come back. Hopefully there's no inflammation in the jaw, or like nothing that needs oral surgery, because we're only here for 6 weeks. They also said that it was a good thing that I started doing treatments at home, because if I was to start fresh here, I would have had to do at least 12 weeks of treatments, and that's not really what I'm up for. So 6 weeks, we're gonna make it work. So I'm going to have to extend my leave at work because the treatments are gonna be 5 days a week. Three out of 5 of those days are going to be 7 to 8 hours at the clinic, and so I'm gonna have to like not work during that time so I can make sure I get everything done. They also want to put a PICC in, which is basically a way for them to do my IVs a little bit easier. It's kind of like a port that they hook the IVs up to, so if they do that, then I won't be able to get into the water or go to the beach, which is kind of a bummer. But I'm a little hesitant about that because my veins are so small. I think like we can see here that they pop a lot. Whenever I do get the IVs, like this is from last week. So I don't really want the port just in case something were to pop or whatever when I wasn't at the doctor and it was just me and mom here, and I wouldn't know what to do if that happened. So I'm gonna try to not do that. The other thing is they want me to go see this chiropractor while I'm here because when I was younger I had a concussion, and they think like that might have something to do with it. But yeah, it's 7 types of Lyme. They sent me home, so then another meeting that I had today, they sent me home with 3 big massive bags of supplements, and then a lot of like take-home tests. So for right now, what I have to do is write out everything, like my schedule and when I'm gonna take certain things, when I'm gonna do the test, because a lot of the supplements I can't do until we get the test results back. So, and some of them are really like gross. I don't want to get into too much detail, but just know I'll probably be gagging during a lot of those. Tomorrow morning at 10 Eastern, I have a blood draw, so that one is fasting, and then immediately after that I have an IV, and then have to do some more tests after that IV, and just waiting to get the rest of the schedule back from the schedulers on what treatments are going to be done when. Since the facility is a lot smaller, or like the treatment rooms are a lot smaller, my mom can't go back there with me, so she's gonna drop me off and pick me up from the facility on the days that are a lot longer, and the days that I'm just doing the hyperbaric chamber, I'll probably just drive myself because those should only be about an hour, we think, a day. Paid for everything up front, which was stressful because my card didn't allow that much money right off the bat, so we had to split it into 2, which was fine. It happens. But overall today's just been a lot more stressful, a lot more overwhelming than I was anticipating. We pricked my finger and saw my blood, and it turns out that I was a lot sicker than I think we both thought being my mom and I, when we saw it, my blood cells looked a little wonky compared to what they're supposed to look like. So tonight we're just gonna take it easy. I'm exhausted. There's so much information thrown at me in such a short amount of time. But I feel good about the treatments that they're going to be doing. I'm glad that I did so much treatment leading up to this. I miss Milo, but my mom's gonna make me dinner here pretty soon, and then we're gonna watch the sunset and probably go to bed right after that.